On today's Star Wars Legends lore video, we look at Darth Bane's journey into the Valley of the Dark Lords. Hey guys, this is EckhartsLadder. Hello and welcome to another Star Wars Legends lore episode. Today we're talking about fan favorite Sith Lord Darth Bane. This is actually the first of a series of videos I have written for Darth Bane, so if you guys like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up and I'll get the next one out ASAP. So as a bit of history, during Darth Bane's life, the Sith were organized into what was known as the Brotherhood of Darkness. The Brotherhood of Darkness was unique in that it tried to protect the Sith from themselves, from their competitiveness, from always killing each other. As the name would suggest, it was really supposed to be a more unified collection of Sith Lords, with everyone being equal power. This was a radical divergence from previous Sith Lords and the Sith generally, who focused on survival of the fittest. Now, enter Bane. Bane studied at the Brotherhood of Darkness's Korriban Academy. Unsurprisingly, Korriban housed the best of the Sith trainees and also had an extensive library of old Sith documents. Despite being introduced to the dark side of the Force in his 20s, Bane was immediately a standout student at the academy. However, after killing a fellow student during a duel, he lost his ability to fully use the dark side. One of the things Bane tried to get his power back was throwing himself in the ancient tomes of long-dead Sith Lords. He learned a lot while doing this. For one, Sith Lords used to call themselves Darth. Modern-day Sith use the word Lord. They also showed absolutely no mercy, were ruthless, and totally believed in the survival of the fittest. Bane would rediscover and reawaken his power and would gain attention from the administrators of the academy. They were very pleased with his progress, but told him to stop reading old books. They said that the Sith had changed and that the books were only relics of the past without any useful information in them. Bane was incredibly angry at this. He responded by saying, well, there's a reason the academy was placed on Korriban and that the history of the Sith was incredibly important. He got into a serious verbal disagreement with the master of the academy and left for the Valley of the Sith Lords, hoping to prove him wrong with some valuable artifact from a Sith tomb or advice and face-to-face contact from a dead Sith Lord. His journey to the valley took a full day, even with his incredible fitness and assistance from the Force. However, when reaching the first crypt, he realized that its door had been torn open long ago. Entering, he searched the tomb and found nothing of use. Even when he reached the sarcophagus of the Sith Lord, he found that it had been completely plundered. The only thing remaining was a few small bones. What's worse, Bane hadn't actually felt any increase in the dark side of the Force during his journey to the valley. He had expected the place to be dripping with dark side energy, but he felt nothing. Frustrated, he screamed and yelled, demanding from the dark side of the Force for a Sith Lord to appear, but alas, none did. He spent 12 days exhaustively searching every tomb within the valley. He left having found nothing. However, the trip was not at all a complete waste. He entered almost a delirious state on his walk back to the training academy. He had gone 12 days without any food, any water, any sleep, only being held up by the power of the Force. The journey, which was now 3 days long due to his fatigue, granted him an epiphany. The Sith are built on emotion and, most importantly, strength. For the Sith to truly be powerful, individuals need to be able to give themselves fully to the dark side. He recognized this personally. He was scared of his own power and had already had one mental block due to his own fear. Modern Sith were weak because they refused to acknowledge the true power of the dark side, instead trying to create an equal society among Sith Lords. Bane had always known that equality was a lie and that the powerful had to rise up and take control. On his journey, he came to the conclusion that the modern Sith order was flawed and that he would have to create his own one. So although Bane found nothing tangible within the Valley of the Dark Lords, he returned to the Sith Academy a transformed being, no longer just Bane, but now Darth Bane. Bane would go on to leave the Academy on Korriban, then later instigate the Rule of Two, changing the Sith and the galaxy forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and until next time, may the Force be with you.